Having an instant cappuccino mix, or like I'm making today, a mochaccino mix, is such a convenient and affordable way to enjoy this tasty, hot beverage. It's easy to put together, you probably have all the ingredients already, and it makes such a cute gift. You can write the instructions right there on the tag and know that your homemade gift is bound to be a delight. Hey y'all, my name's Kareth. I'm a wife, a mom, an author, and a cook. I love to take freeze-dried and shelf-stable ingredients and turn them into delicious meals. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you can find a few recipes that you'll love. Welcome to the Freeze-Dried Foodie. When I was younger, I remember thinking that those little tins of cappuccino mix that you could buy at the grocery store, I remember thinking they were for fancy people. The International Delight Vienna coffee tin. I just thought, wow, those are for fancy people, because my mom just drank black coffee and, nobody could afford those things. Anyway, nowadays I figured out, hey, I can make that on my own and it's really pretty affordable. Now I'm going to be making a mochaccino version of this using some malted milk powder, but you don't have to. You could just leave that out if you want just a cappuccino mix. And y'all, these ingredients are really simple, but they're also pretty interchangeable. So I'm going to use a plain powdered creamer, but you could definitely use a flavored one like a French vanilla or something with caramel, something like that. Like I mentioned, I'm going to be using some malted milk powder that's chocolate. You could also put in Nesquik if you have that. Powdered sugar is what I like to use because it dissolves really easily. You could also try using a sugar substitute or a monk fruit, something like that. If you want to cut down on the sugar content, you could look up what the equivalency would be for the sweetness and try that. I'm using some instant milk powder. You could use a powdered coconut milk if you want to keep this dairy-free. Now I am including some spices in there, but really it's just going to be in the background. You're not really going to be tasting the cinnamon and the nutmeg. What you're going to be doing is just knowing that there's wonderful flavor. It's just going to enhance the flavor. I also am including some vanilla powder, but that's optional. I just really like it. And the instant coffee granules I'm using are from Central Market's Organics brand. And those little freeze-dried coffee granules are kind of big. So I do like to put them in my spice grinder and just make everything really nice and small because it helps it to dissolve in the hot water really easily. You can add other flavorings to this if you want to. You can switch things up. Last year, I did a recipe for a homemade hot chocolate mix, and I've also done mixes for homemade coffee creamers. Those are all very good if you add that to this mix. Everything together, it's just so yummy. Now, the amount I'm going to show you down in the description box below, that's where I'll put all the measurements and stuff. That amount will make 1 pint jar full. And isn't that cute? I mean, you could add this little ribbon, put the tag on there, and on the tag, all you're really going to need to write is add a few spoonfuls of mix to hot water and stir. I mean, that's it. It's very, very simple. So let me show you how you do it. I'm sure you could figure this out yourself. So I have some hot water. I just heated that up in the microwave and it's nice and hot. And basically you just put as much of the mix in there as you want. That's about 12 ounces of hot water. So, it depends on how big of a cup of cappuccino you want as to how many servings you're going to get out of that pint jar. I like my cappuccino pretty strong, so I like about 4 tablespoons of mix for 8 ounces of water. And I typically just stir it up with a spoon. I mean, that is definitely sufficient. You could put that frother in there and create a little bit of froth on the top. I mean, if you want to, but that's optional. You don't have to do that. It dissolves really nicely, even without that. So there you have it. That's our cappuccino mix and our cappuccino. I just think it turns out so lovely. It does give you a little bit of froth on the top, whether or not you use that frother. And I just think it's so pretty. My daughter, who loves going to the drive-through coffee place, like she loves that so much, she tasted this and said, "Mom, it's great." And she drank the whole cup and then asked if she could have access to the rest of that jar of mix. So I was really excited to hear that. So yeah, y'all, these make great gifts. I was thinking 'tis the season for gift giving, and these would make excellent gifts for anyone who loves a kind of a treat, a sweet hot beverage, or just something different in the morning. This would be great. It's a great gift. It's affordable, and you could set up a little assembly line and make a whole bunch of these at once. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this recipe. And now it's time for our verse of the day. It comes from the book of Isaiah, chapter 7 and verse 14, and it reads, "Therefore the Lord himself will give you a sign. Behold, the virgin will be with child and bear a son, and she will call his name Emmanuel." Okay, guys, thank y'all for spending part of your day with me today. I appreciate you. I hope you have a blessed weekend. And until next time, y'all take care and keep thriving.